At least the cold is a bit more bearable inside. It's really been ages, hasn't it, Lisu? And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, Wolfie. I'm Kai. Oina Girl Kai. This here's Amaterasu, otherwise known as No Bath Emmy, so that's it heißen. Now let's cut to the chase. There's so much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. What the heck brought that on? No one knows for certain. Diese Viecher. Those twin demons, Lechku and Neshku. They were sealed away by a brave Uina hero years and years ago. Steht hier irgendwo, wie die ausgesprochen werden sollen? Nee, sehe ich jetzt nicht so. And they have been enshrined at the Wabku shrine ever since. Then one day they suddenly stirred and went berserk. A terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Kemu set out for the shrine at the top of Izufuji to pacify them. But they nearly killed him. He was no match for their evil magic. Samiko managed to get to him just in time and bring him back. Then they got even more violent and turned Izufuji into a glacier. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kamui in a layer of ice and snow. Chief Samiko is trying to protect the village while Kemu recovers, but there's nothing we can do against those demons. You really are in a fix if old man Kemu's prayers don't work. The day before the twin demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinshu Field to the south. On that fateful day, Kemu declared that the evil force from the south had made its way here to Kamui. Kamui is sometimes called the land of hidden darkness, and there's a legend that says all demons are born from this land. I wonder if all the world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. Ja, nachdem wir ihn in den Arsch getreten haben, offenbar. A black shadow passed overhead from the south recently and vanished into the Wafku shrine as if it had been swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then. Kai, there's something else I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kutone? I saw him with it outside the village. How could old man Kimo let him take it at a time like this? Oh, you met Oki? He left here with our sacred sword the morning after it all started. As soon as Samiko was chosen to take Kemo's place as chief, Oki just took the sword and left without permission, habe ich mir gedacht. People around the village have tried to persuade him to bring it back, but Oki chases them off. He says he'll defeat the demon himself. He just walked away with a sacred sword? He didn't even ask permission? Well, everyone admits Oki is a great warrior. Even Samiko does. But it's impossible to defeat those demons all by himself. I just don't know why he did it, now of all times. One last thing, Kai. It's about Samiko. He seems awfully nervous about protecting old man Kemu. It's cause of Oki, isn't it? Well, everyone is angry at Oki for taking the sword like that. But you see, well, Samiko would never say it, but he believes in Oki more than anyone else does. He's convinced Oki will come back and help the village. So then why do you have to snap at us like that? He even told Furball here to get lost. Well, the day after the village was attacked by the demons, Lika went missing. Lika? Moment, ich höre eine Miezi. Hab ich das gerade richtig gehört? So. Eine quakende Katze weniger. Wer ist denn jetzt Lika? Ich weiß halt nicht, wie sehr das jetzt auffällt für Leute, die nicht wirklich Japanisch können, aber Ich finde es interessant, dass die ganzen Sprachen, ganzen Namen und Ortsbeschreibungen hier, wo wir gerade sind, alle nicht mehr wirklich der japanischen Aussprache entsprechen. Dieses Webkir zum Beispiel oder Wavka-Schrein oder sowas, das ist zumindest das Japanisch, das, wie man es kennt, klingt ja nicht so. Also es gibt wirklich nochmal ein Gefühl, dass wir gerade in so einem ganz eigenen Teil sind. Und ich vermute, dass es halt auch irgendwie an die Ainu angelehnt sein könnte. Oder kenne ich mich zu wenig mit aus. Lika? As in Lika, your sister? That's right, my little sister. We scoured the village and the surrounding area, but we couldn't find her. She just vanished. Our poor little Lika, too. Why would those demons mess with a little girl like that? We don't know for sure if the demons are behind her disappearance, but they would certainly have reason to seek her out. You see, Lika holds the fate of this village in her hands. Was the fate of this village? That was Kemu's howl. He's calling to you, Isun. He's summoning the both of you. Kemu is calling for you too. He's been out for ages, but it sounds like he's come too. You'd better not keep him waiting. You don't want to be rude. Na gut, wenn wir jetzt doch eingeladen sind. Ja, ich will noch gerade mal hoch. Ich wollte nur nebenbei bellen. Das war wichtig. Na? What, you still got a bone to pick with us or something? The elder summons the white wolf to his own. You may enter. Well, it's about time. Out of our way, chump. Grr. Oh, wie sieht er denn aus? This is the village elder, old man Kemu, but looks like he might have already kicked the bucket. How many times did Grams here tend my eye? Bah, this is no time to be dredging out the past. Who was that bad-mouthing me? Looks like there are some hides to be tanned. Oh Gott. Ah, was ist jetzt los? Hör auf. Hm? What happened? Was that a dream? Was I sleepwalking again? Sheesh, old man snooze a lot. Tans hides in his sleep too? Why, is that little Isu? So then I wasn't dreaming. Webcare village elder Kemu. I thought I heard Semical talking to someone outside. I must say, Isu, you've grown. Barely at all since I last saw you. Oh, put a cork in it, Grams. Did you summon us just cause you wanted someone to clobber? Ah, yes. Let us get down to business there. It is the white wolf I wish to speak with. You've no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister Lika has gone missing. Yeah, we know about that. She disappeared about the time the demons started running amok. That's right. And her disappearance threatens the very existence of our village. Kai said something like that too. I can see why you'd be worried, but don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? No, we are not exaggerating. Besides, you have been gone so long, how could you possibly know? Oh, im Japanischen scheint sie Pidika zu heißen. Da ist noch ein Pi. Nika has gained spiritual power far beyond my own. Her power is now the key to saving the land of Kamui. Huh? Are you saying Lika's power can defeat those demons? Not exactly. There is another reason we need her power. It is for Izofuji, the protector deity of Kamui. Izofuji. As you know, Izofuji is formed from two active volcanoes. Mann, gibt es viele coole Bilder hier. Each year I recite the volcanic incantation. That triggers an eruption that warms this frigid land of Kamui. But the demon's power has plunged Izufuji into an icy slumber. Day by day, Kamui grows weaker and weaker, colder and colder. If we don't have Lika recite the volcanic incantation soon, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all. Why don't you just recite the incantation yourself, old man? I would if I could, but I no longer have the strength to pray this raging blizzard. Any idea where Lika could be? That's the problem. We've searched high and low for that girl with no luck. Still, there is one place we have yet to look. Where? Yoshpet, the mysterious forest of deception. I caught a faint whiff of Lika emanating from Yoshpet. After all, I do have the keenest nose of all the Oina tribe. I suspect she could be somewhere around here on your map. Okay. Oh, da oben sieht man was Bestimmtes. Aha. I would like you to conduct a thorough search of that forest. You've got to be kidding me. I wouldn't touch that place with a 10-foot pole. Oh, White Wolf, you are our last hope. Not me. Chief Semical must remain here to protect the villagers, and Oki has left the village on some fool's errand. You are the only one left. Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is? Do not mock me, little sprite. That pure white coat, those crimson marks. Oh, das kann er sehen. And that divine instrument. This is none other than the legendary wolf Shiranui. That name is known far and wide, even in this distant land of Kamui. But I never dreamed the legendary wolf yet lives. Well, actually, this here is... Shiranui, please, you must help us. Lika must recite the volcanic incantation soon. Without her, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb. I beg you, you must find Lika. I had warned the villagers to be wary of strangers, but I will make a special exception for you, and I will open the village's far gate that leads to Laochi Lake. You should get what you need from the village before you set out. Ja, aber warum sollen wir denn jetzt zu Laochi Lake? Wenn wir zu Yoshpet sollen. Ja, wir gucken wir mal. Geht jetzt das Tor auf? Na, da würde ich mal eben hingehen. Auf zum Moshpit, genau. Mal eben sehen, ob das hier zu dem See führt, an den ich gerade denke. Oh ne, das führt zu Izufuji. Da will ich eigentlich nicht hin. Ah doch, es führt auch zu dem See. Mhm. This is the altar, blah. Das ist der alte, where the sacred sword Kutone was enshrined. There's a great view of Laochi Lake and Izufuji from here. That's why they come here to pray to the mountains each year. Too bad the sacred sword isn't here now. The altar is also dedicated to the Ark of Yamato. It's said the Ark has been frozen in Laochi Lake for countless ages. Look, you can see it down there in the frozen lake. That's the Ark of Yamato. Izufuji and the Ark of Yamato. This is a very sacred place for the Oina tribe. Yup. Gut. Aber dann sollten wir jetzt wohl zum Moshpit Forest. Another civilization. Was ist das von einem Opa gerade? Modern Nippon offers mysteries that cannot be easily explained, devices that even scholars in the capital are unable to decipher, stone artifacts that endow the wearer with special abilities. They are thought to be evidence of a civilization beyond our own. My great-grandfather spoke often of such matters. He had traveled to the windy plains of Takapass for brush training. While there, he noticed a strange light tracing an arc in the sky. The light eventually settled in the area of Sasa Sanctuary. Wo, Dings da weggeflogen ist. Great-grandfather traveled there the following day. Where the light had landed, he saw a mysterious symbol floating in mid-air. It is not uncommon to hear such tales repeated here in Nippon. Whether one believes in this otherworldly civilization or not, it would seem that many among us certainly want to believe. I am not ashamed to say I count myself among their ranks. Namahage are the embodiment of the loneliness inherent in snowy lands. Raising a terrifying voice, they seek out and attack living things. If you cross paths with one, you should play dead. They regard the lazy as friends and will be lulled into a false sense of security, wie das heißt, wenn man nichts macht. They say you should play dead if confronted by a Namahage, but it can be quite fearsome to hide in plain sight of an armed one. A legend tells of a samurai that tried to banish the Namahage. He attacked its blade with a nearby brush while it was distracted. Without its weapon, it grew afraid and left, promising to reform. Bucket. Anyone who has seen the land blanketed in deep snow, be wary. These Namahage hide under the snow and trap victims in their buckets. When fleeing them, clap once and take a step away. They will flee when they do not see the source of the sound. Canon Namahage. The Canon Namahage is a strange beast indeed. They don't care about the lazy, gravitating instead toward cowards and sissies, screeching and bellowing to scare some bravery into their victims. You might say they're rather kind, considering the circumstances. Straw raincoat transformed by Orochi's dark power. Its body resembles a snow hut, but there is no warming fire within. The flaming tail is a reminder of the inescapable bitter cold. It is known to lure travelers into the hut where they soon freeze. Melt the snow hut with fire if you want to stand a chance against it. Ja, das habe ich ja versucht. Ōkami, the northern Oina tribe's famous swordsman, plays an important role in Amaterasu's tale, yet he is shrouded in mystery. He has been depicted both as a man with a wolf and as a wolf himself. Hard hat. Haben wir noch für Schätze? Achso. Bär. Kranich, Schaf. Okay, das müsste jetzt wieder alles sein. Ich möchte immer, dass da kein New mehr steht. Ist hier noch irgendwas? Bevor wir zum Moshpit-Wald laufen. Ist ja irgendeine Tür. Oh! Was seid ihr? Hab nicht hingeguckt. Oh, Waschbären. Glaube ich. Oder Marderhunde. Genau, da oben ist eine Tür. Mal eben schauen, ob man schon sieht, was man dafür braucht. Und einen Bären können wir auch noch füttern. Ja. Oh, was haben wir denn da im Geschäft? This is Afun Gate. You must pass through it to reach the Wafku Shrine, but they keep the gate shut tight to prevent unwanted visitors. Ja, das sehe ich. Was ist das? I know who you are. Yes, that divine look of yours is unmistakable. You're the legendary White Wolf Shiranui, aren't you? Wow, they've heard that name here too. Well, I suppose Shiranui's legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. Guess it really resonates with the Oina, cause they're so spiritual. Isun, it's been quite a while, so you're still alive. Oina Shaman Tuskel. I ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. I just left on a little trip, that's all. Well, I'm glad to see you safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monsters were revived, many people have lost their lives. Yeah, I've heard all about it. So what's up with those demons coming back? And where the heck is Lika? The demons have shut themselves up in Izufuji's Wafuku Shrine. They're responsible for the fierce blizzard raging throughout Kamui. We're managing to keep some of it at bay thanks to Afun Gate. But when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. It's not what worries me most though. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Keimo noticed it as well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the southern land. We both felt an evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up, as if in response to it. Southern land, oh, she must mean Nippon. In other words, she's talking about the return of Orochi, Ami. There have been so many monsters here in Kamui that some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I can't help thinking all this havoc in Nippon has its root in Laochi Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the foot of Izufuji. There is a large lake called Laochi at the foot of Izufuji. I think the reason Kamui is called the birthplace of evil is because of the Ark of Yamato that rests in that lake. The Ark of Yamato? Anyone from Kamui knows that story. It's said that the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. My grandpa used to tell me that story. Long, long ago in the age of myth. Oh, was sehe ich denn da an der Seite? An iron ark fell from the celestial plane above and sunk into Laochi Lake. The celestial plane is the land above where gods dwell. The gods are known as celestials there. The ark that the celestials were on came crashing down to this land. It was as if they were being chased by something. What they didn't know was that on board with them were countless monsters. One by one they were consumed till all the celestials were dead. Once the ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the lands. The world hasn't been safe since. It's said that monsters still rise from the lake's depth. That must be why they call it the Lake of Demons. That's about all I know about it. I do have one thing to add to that, and that's the story of the one surviving celestial of the Ark. Oh? One surviving celestial of the Ark. The Ark fell to this world from the celestial plane. It was full of monsters, which killed the celestials on board. Oh, das sieht man so gut. But the legend tells that there was one man who survived. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark had become. He then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. First time I've heard that. They say the reason monsters still emerge from the Ark in Laochi Lake is that the ruler of darkness is still searching for that man. Ruler of darkness? Does he have a name? It's all just a legend. No one knows if it's true or not. No one has ever set foot on it. But the Ark brought tragedy to our world, that's for sure. If the powers of darkness in the world are gathering in Kamui, I believe it's because the Ark of Yamato is beckoning them. I apologize for chatting so much. Now, if you've come all this way, am I to assume you have Keimu's permission? I speak of permission to enter Yoshpet, the Forest of Confusion. Yep, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but Emmy here is another story. The entrance to the forest is sealed with the Oina crest. It's our way of protecting the place from evil. There's no way that I can break the seal, but if the elder has ordered your entry, then I must comply. Shirano, you may have the Oina amulet. Sera Prolo. Oh, also ja doch gut, dass wir hierher gegangen sind. With that amulet, you can pass by the Oina crest unhindered, and you can proceed on into Yosh Pit. If the elder has deemed it to be right, there can be no mistake. You are the one who can find Lika. Find her before it's too late and Kamui freezes over. Okay. Und wo genau ist jetzt dieses Yosh-Pad? Okay, dafür müssen wir dann wieder da runter. Ist ja gemeint, dass sie einem nicht sagen, dass man erstmal hier hin muss, um dieses Amulett zu kriegen. Jetzt rennt man da runter zu Yosh-Pad. Und kommt nicht weiter und darf nochmal hier hinlaufen. Juhu! Bom. Dann jetzt aber auf zum Moshpit. Der Baum, der musste dran glauben. Christian hat mir gerade geschrieben, dass er auf der Couch eingepennt ist. Den ganzen Tag über die Bahn aufregen. Strenge sehr an. Jetzt lassen uns auch alle rein. Ich will jetzt gar nicht mit allen hier reden. Also, die haben bestimmt nicht wirklich Wichtiges zu sagen. It's getting colder by the day. We'll all be blocks of ice before long if this carries on. What horrible time for little Lika to go missing. Surely she didn't really go to that forest. If she did, there's nothing we can do to help her. Oh, we can always try and blow you up. Ich bin so ein hilfreicher Gott. War doch dieses eine Tor mit dem Feuer davor, das hat mich interessiert. Das sah so ein bisschen besonders aus. Ich glaube, hier oben war das. Dürfen wir jetzt auch die Schilder lesen? Welcome to Snowball Playground. Such messy writing, must have been some kids fooling around. Klingt eher nach irgendeinem Minispiel. I've been playing in the snow and trying to make a big snowball. It got a bit bigger than I planned though. All the grown-ups complain about the snow. We kids love being outside. It doesn't matter how cold it is. Why don't you try making a big snowball too, Wolfie? I'm only a kid, so that's the biggest I can manage. But you're bigger than me, so you should be able to do better. Just keep on rolling that one there. Make it really, really huge. Oh nein. Nein, ich will keine Sachen rollen in diesem Spiel. Das ist nicht cool zu steuern. Nicht wieder da reinlaufen. Aha, jetzt ist der Händler da. It's freezing. Das ist eine Schlange. Kamuis, bitte Messe, was sind aus Demons mein Berserk? Das mache ich jetzt nicht. Ich glaube, das S-Geräusch ist nicht so cool im Mikrofon. Villagers have been slaughtered. Pulika has been kidnapped. Body and soul alike have been frozen solid. But you, the village elder, has welcomed you as a guest. You'll want to use the opportunity to do a bit of shopping, huh? So how about buying some local products, Wolfie? Resurrection beads. Rosary that uses divine light to guide lost souls to the right path. Klar, gib her. Gold dust. Gib mal her damit.
Hier sollten wir wieder was verkaufen. So. Du.
How did it go with Kimu? Did he want to talk to you about something?
It was a little more than a leisurely talk. We were asked to go look for Lika in Yoshpet.
Yoshpet? You mean the forest in the east? I don't think anyone's been there to look for her yet.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, that forest isn't exactly a prime tourist spot.
Isun, are you really going to go back there?
Back? He says I'm going back. I was using the royal way. I was talking about Furball here. Yoshpet is like another world. Get lost and you might never return. But don't you worry, Amy here will find Lika.
If that's the case, I'll lead the way.
What?
I know you must be worried, Isun, but we haven't got much time.
What do you mean?
The demons are waiting for the Day of Darkness. It's a solar eclipse that occurs once every 100 years. Kamui will be in total darkness for a whole day when it happens. Without sunlight and with the demon's blizzard going on, no living thing in Kamui will be able to survive the day. There are only a few days until the Day of Darkness. If Lika is not here to recite the volcanic incantation by then. Amaterasu, you're no ordinary wolf, are you? Kemu wouldn't have asked you to do this otherwise. Maybe you're the reincarnation of the white wolf Shiranu. You must be very strong if you can cope with these.
And your point is?
Sorry, anyway, there's no time to lose. I'll lead you to the forest, Amaterasu. Come when you're ready. I'm going ahead to the edge of the forest.
Gut, dann gehen wir auch mal. Oh, Moment. Muss ich jetzt mal ausprobieren. Aber muss ich natürlich auch gleich golden. Vergolden. The mysterious forest of Yoshpet. The entrance has been sealed by the Oina crest. They did that to protect it from the monsters in these parts. That forest originally had its own power that kept them away, but I wonder if Yoshpet has lost its power. After all, no place is safe from evil in this land now. Wir könnten jetzt auch mal hier ein bisschen aufleveln wieder. Okay, das ist full. Geben wir uns mal eine mehr. Ja, gucken wir mal. Ja. Oh. Oh shit. Einfach mit verkürzter Zeit an deine Seite rennen. Genau. In den Popo. Ja, das geht. Was hat der denn für ein Ding da hinten? Oh oh. Komm doch mal her. Komm her. Oh, doch nicht so. Ja, so. Hat gesessen, würde ich sagen. Oh, das Tor. Hier war doch so ein Tor. Das ist jetzt weg. Ja, genau. Diese Steinwand da. Wahrscheinlich wegen dem Amulett, das wir haben. Joshpet.
The Eastern Forest. The ancient people of Kamui dubbed it Yoshpet. It means consuming forest in their ancient language. They say the forest will swallow you up if you lose your way. Kai said she'd be waiting for us here. I wonder where she is.
Oh, das ist nicht Kai. Hm?
Why, Amaterasu?
Well, not that half-baked prophet again.
What are you looking for now, my chérie? I'm still looking for you know what. But this culture is making it difficult.
Like, we really care, pretty boy. If you're gonna be dogging our tracks like this, you'd better tell us who you really are.
Who I really am.
That's right. I mean, we already know that you're up to no good.
Excuse-moi, but I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just looking for a certain path. You could say I am a seeker of the eternal heavens.
Aha! Now I know why you keep babbling on about a path to the heavens. You're planning a wolf murder. Then you'll take Emmy's place in heaven.
Huh?
By that look, I take it I've hit the nail on the head. That also explains why you keep turning up wherever we go. A path to the heavens? Bah, more like a highway to you know where.
You misunderstand me, my little bouncing friend. The path to the heavens I seek is not a vulgar thing such as that. My path to the heavens slumbers here in the land of Kamui. I seek a heavenly ark.
Uh-huh. Heavenly Ark?
That's right. In Kamui, there is a ship of iron locked in ice. I can sense it now. It is almost within my grasp. You too know this, do you not, Amaterasu?
Hey, leave Furball out of this.
Well, I must bid you adieu. No need for any prophecies this time. Au revoir. Hi, Kai. I've been waiting for you, Amaterasu. Did you know that Yoshpet means consuming forest?
Yeah, Isun just told us.
It is said that those who lose their way here can never escape. Even the monsters try to avoid the place as much as they can. Our tribe has long been entrusted with protecting this forest. That's why the entrance is sealed with the Oina crest. Recently, however, the forest's power has been weakening, so it's hard to know what might be awaiting us inside. But if we can make it deep inside the forest, we'll come to a special place. It's a secret place that humans can never reach. I had something of a connection with the place when I was small. That's why I know the way. Right, Isun? There's a chance that Lika might be there. We're all depending on you, Amaterasu. Well, it's time to begin our expedition to the forest. Run as fast as you can. Are you ready to go?
Of course.
Let me warn you first, do not underestimate this forest, okay? The tree pollen here has the power to confuse beasts. We Oina can't stay in here long, and I doubt you can either. None of us want to get lost in the blizzard and die out here. So make sure you follow me and don't fall behind.
Okay. Dann mal los.
O spirit of the air, earth, and sea, protect us with your divine powers.
Au! Oh, Schatztruhe. Oh, cool. Zeit plus. Ey, warte doch. Uhr. Könnte man die jetzt nicht blühen lassen? Oh, oh. Stellt andauernd irgendwelche Bäume aus Versehen durch. Oh krass, die Zeit läuft ja sogar weiter, wenn ich den Pinsel benutze. Ich dachte irgendwie nicht, deswegen habe ich mir jetzt Zeit gelassen. Aber ich will die Viecher besiegen. Scheiße. Keine Tinte mehr. Oh, schon wieder da. Da. Mist. Komm. So. Wow. Nice. Oh. Ja. Hallo? Ich wollte einfach mal einen riesen Eiszapfen vom Himmel. Au. Das hat wehgetan. Bitte keine Kämpfe jetzt auch noch. Sieht schon fast so ein bisschen... Oh Gott. Das sah kurz so ein bisschen aus wie so eine Arena jetzt. Uhr. Aua. Au. Ja. Jetzt geht's mir wie dem Typen, den wir gestern mit der Axt verhauen haben. So, oh, jetzt auch noch Eiszapfen. Sonst noch was? Ein Erdbeben vielleicht? Dumme Kugel wieder. Ihr Bäume seid schuld. Okay, noch 3 Minuten. Oh nee, jetzt auch noch. Au. Ich dachte, die. Au. Vorher noch mal eine Kurve. Ja. Ja. Oh, hier ist Feuer. Damit könnte ich doch die einfach schmelzen. Oh. Wow. Oh. Ja, das fand ich auch irgendwie amüsant. Ja. Jetzt lass mich doch mal in Ruhe hier. dumme Eis lässt mich auch noch rumrutschen. Das war knapp. Wo sind sie Frucht? Da.